And for the first category of the Dr. Jose Rizal Memorial Awards, let us all welcome the prestigious judges for Academe. Our first judge is Dr. Agnes Dominguez Mejia. Is the Dean of the UP College of Medicine since 2013. She is a member of the Philippine College of Physicians, Philippine Society of Nephrology, Philippine Society of Critical Care, Philippine Society of Hypertension, Philippine Lipid Society, and Commission on Higher Education. She has co-authored health series booklets published by Mil Flores Publishing, presently available in bookstores nationwide. She has accomplished published researches both internationally and locally. Awarded as Consultant of the Year, Department of Medicine, graduation in 1992. Distinguished Teacher Award by the PCP in 2004. Special Award for Medical Education by the PSN in 2004. UPMAS Distinguished Teacher in 2008. Outstanding Teacher Award in Clinical Science by the UPMASA Missouri Chapter in 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Agnes Dominguez Mejia. Our second judge is Dr. Linda D. Tameses. Is the Dean of the School of Medicine at the Far Eastern University Nicanor Reyes M. Foundation. She is a Fellow of the Philippine Society of Pathologists. She was the President of the Philippine Blood Coordinating Council in 2003 and President of the Board of Governors of PSP in 2015. She is also a member of the Quezon City Medical Society and Philippine Society of Microbiology and Infectious Diseases. She has been awarded as the Most Outstanding Alumni, Most Outstanding Faculty, and Professorial Chair by the FEU DNR-SM Alumni Foundation in the year 2010. She received the Presidential Appreciation Award from PBCC and Dr. Horacio R. Ilagan Award for Most Outstanding Senior Faculty in the Basic Departments. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Linda D. Tameses. Our third judge is Dr. Lilibeth R. Tanchoco. Is the Dean of the College of Medicine at the Manila Central University. She is a Fellow of the Philippine Board of Anesthesiology, Fellow of the Philippine Society of Oncology, and Diplomate of the Philippine Board of Pain Medicine. Presently, she is also the Vice Chair of the Department of Anesthesia at the Jose R. M. Reyes Memorial Medical Center, President of the Pain Society of the Philippines, and Associate Professor 3 in the College of Medicine at MCU. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Lilibeth R. Tanchoco. For the second category of the Dr. Jose Rizal Memorial Awards, let us all welcome our honorable judges for clinical practice. Our first judge is Dr. Rosendo Roque. Is one of the past presidents of the Philippine Obstetrics and Gynecology Society. He served his term in the year 2004. He is the initiator of the Active Labor and Risk Management, Adolescent Health Issues and Perspective, and Araw ng Buntis every March 10 in the Philippine Obstetrics and Gynecology Society. He is a former chairman of the OB-GYN Department and former medical director of the San Juan de Dios Hospital. He received a papal blessing in 1982 from Pope John XXIII. The University of the Philippines has awarded him the Gawad Benavides for individual outstanding community service. The Junior JC International awarded him as an outstanding Filipino physician. The Philippine Obstetrics and Gynecology Society has given Dr. Roque the Baldomero Rojas Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence and the Ramon Lopez Award for Community Service. PMA made him a finalist at the Dr. Jose Rizal Memorial Awards for Community Service, an Outstanding OB-GYN practitioner, and the Dr. Jose Rizal Memorial Awardee for Outstanding Clinical Practice. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Rosendo Roque. Our second judge is Dr. Isaias Alipio Jr. Is a diplomate of the Philippine Board of Rehabilitation Medicine and Fellow of the Philippine Academy of Rehab Medicine. He is a past president of the Ilocos Norte Medical Society and Philippine Academy of Rehab Medicine. He is presently a Medical Specialist 3 and Unit Head at the Mariano Marcos Memorial Hospital and Medical Center. Presently a Department Chair at St. James Hospital, Metro Vegan Cooperative Hospital, and Lawag City General Hospital. He was awarded as an outstanding alumnus by the Ilocos Norte National High School in 2006, an outstanding Lawagueño in the field of medicine by the local city government in 2012, an outstanding physician by Ilocos Norte Medical Society, a former PMA governor and awardee of the Dr. Jose P. Rizal Memorial Awards in Clinical Practice in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Isaias Alipio Jr. Our third judge is Dr. Howard Enriquez. Finished his Doctor of Medicine at the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila in 1991. He had his residency training in otolaryngology, head and neck surgery at the UPPGH in 1996. He became the president of the Philippine Society of Otolaryngology, Head and Neck Surgery in 2014, and also the president of the Philippine Society of Audiology in 2008. He is a member of the Manila Medical Society. He is presently connected with the Manila Adventist Medical Center and Ospital ng Makati. He teaches at the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila College of Medicine and Ateneo School of Medicine and Public Health. Presently, also the training officer of the Department of Otolaryngology, Head and Neck Surgery at the Ospital ng Makati. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Howard Enriquez. For our third category of the Dr. Jose Rizal Memorial Awards, may we present to you our respectable judges for community leadership. Our first judge is Dr. Chodoro Javier Herbosa. Is a member of the faculty of the UP College of Medicine and the National Telehealth Center and the Institute for Health Policy and Development Studies of the National Institutes of Health in the Philippines. He was the Undersecretary for DOH 2010 to 2014. He also served as member of the Board of Trustees at the PHC, NKI, PCMC, and Lung Center of the Philippines. He became the Vice President of the World City Medical Center and Professor of the University of Kebangsaan, Malaysia, 2007 to 2010. He was also an International Associate Faculty for Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. He was a member of the WHO Global Safe Surgery Saves Life Task Force. UPAA has awarded him Distinguished Alumni in Public Service. He received in 2012 a Rotary Golden Wheel Award for Health and Nutrition by the Rotary International District 3780. He is currently chairman of the Board of Physicians for Peace in the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chodoro Javier Herbosa. Our second judge is Dr. Ronaldo Aspiliaga Paraan. a diplomate of the Philippine Board of Ophthalmology and a Life Fellow of the Philippine Academy of Ophthalmology. He finished his College of Medicine and residency training at the University of the Philippines, PGH. He had a basic course in ophthalmology in the Harvard Medical School, Massachusetts Eye and Ear Infirmary in 1980. He served as the department chairman at the St. Louis University College of Medicine and SLU Hospital of the Sacred Heart in Baguio City. He became the president of the Philippine Society of Ophthalmology, NWL chapter, for 2 terms. He is a retired Professor 5 of the St. Louis University College of Medicine. Presently the chairman of the Department of Ophthalmology and the chief of clinics at the Notre Dame de Chartres Hospital, a non-profitable institution. He is currently the president of the Luke Foundation Incorporated and chairman of the Baguio Heritage Foundation Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ronaldo Aspiliaga Paraan. Our third judge is Sister Maria Luz F. Mijares of the Order of St. Augustine. She was elected as the Augustinian Congregation's General Counselor for Apostolate and Superintendent of Schools from 1980 to 1991. She served as the Superior General of the Augustinian Sisters of Our Lady of Consolation 1997 to 2003 and 2009. She was the president of the Asia-Pacific Augustinian Conference from 1999 to 2001. In the year 2004 to 2007, she served as co-chairperson of the Association of Major Religious Superiors of Women in the Philippines and the Task Force Detainees of the Philippines, and chairperson of the Southeast Asia Major Superiors. Presently, she is the president of the La Consolacion College Tanawan in Tanawan City, Batangas. Ladies and gentlemen, Sister Maria Luz F. Mijares. For our fourth category of the Dr. Jose Rizal Memorial Awards, let us all welcome our reputable judges for research. Our first judge is Dr. Jose Florencio Fabella Labena Jr. Is a fellow of the Philippine Society of Otolaryngology, Head and Neck Surgery, a fellow of the Philippine College of Surgeons, and fellow of the Philippine Academy of Head and Neck Surgery. He is currently a Professor 9 of Otolaryngology, College of Medicine, UP Manila. He is a University Scientist 3 at the UP System, Chair of the Mentoring Program, Editor-in-Chief of the Philippine Journal of Otolaryngology, Head and Neck Surgery, President of the Philippine Association of Medical Journal Editors and Asia-Pacific Association of Medical Journal Editors. He is a member of several international editorial board and reviews international journals. He has published 79 book chapters in books and journal articles. UP has awarded him with the Diamond Jubilee Faculty Award in 2005 for exemplary teaching and research. Healing Hands Humane Hearts Foundation Award for exemplary teaching and service. Francisco J. Nicolas Professorial Chair, Golden Jubilee Achievement in Teaching Award, and Scientific Productivity Award. He has received Outstanding ENT Specialist in Teaching, Research, and Community Service Award for the Philippine Society of Otolaryngology Head and Neck Surgery. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jose Florencio Fabella La Peña Jr. Our second judge is Dr. Maria Rosario Z. Capedin. Is a pediatrician, infectious disease specialist, and clinical microbiologist at the RITM. She is the head of the Department of Microbiology and the Dengue Study Group and a member of the Medical Department. She is the section head of infectious diseases of the Department of Pediatrics at the Asian Hospital and Medical Center. She has written 57 original articles and reviews in peer-reviewed international and local journals, presented scientific papers in 81 international medical conferences. She prides herself with 54 completed and current researches and clinical trials. She is the president of the Basaynon Katibugan Incorporated, a socio-civic organization. She is a Dr. Jose Rizal Memorial Awardee for Research in 2014. She was given the distinction as one of the world's top women in the biotech industry in 2014. Her paper, featured in The Lancet, was adjudged as the Paper of the Year by the International Society for Vaccines. Recently, the PRC awarded her the Outstanding Professional in the Field of Medicine and Eric Nubla Excellence Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Maria Rosario Z. Capeding. Our third judge is Dr. Cecilia Maramba Lazate, is a fellow of the PPS, Pediatric Infectious Disease Society of the Philippines, Philippine Society of Experimental and Clinical Pharmacology, Secretary of the Asian Strategic Alliance for Pneumococcal Disease, Treasurer of the Philippine Association of Medical Journal Editors, member of the Formulary Executive Council, DOH. She was awarded as the Outstanding Paulinian Alumna Series Award by the Alumni Association of St. Paul, Quezon City in 2008. She received a Faculty Incentive Grant Award in 2005 and 2009, Diamond Jubilee and UP Centennial respectively. She was also awarded UP Foundation Incorporated's Professional Chair Award in 2006 by UP Diliman. Presently, at UP College of Medicine, she is Professor 8 and Assistant Chair for Research, Department of Pharmacology. She is a member of the Board of Directors, UP Medical Foundation. Member, Board of Directors, Daniel de la Paz Foundation. Chairman of the Technical Working Group, CPG, on Pediatric Bacterial Meningitis. And Director of the Institute of Herbal Medicine, NIH, UP Manila. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Cecilia Maramba Lazate. For our last category of the Dr. Jose Rizal Memorial Awards, may we introduce to you the highly regarded judges for government service. Our first judge is Dr. Eduardo C. Hanairo. A graduate of the University of Santo Tomas, he took his Master in Public Health at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, Hadassah Medical School, Israel. Presently, the Regional Director of the Department of Health Regional Office 4B. He had served 7 other regional offices, including the National Capital Region, in his capacity as Director, a former Director of the National Center for the Disease Prevention and Control, the Health Manpower Development and Training Service, a Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardee, a Ministry of Human Settlement Awardee, UST High School Achievement Awardee, Gawa Diego Silang recipient, and the Presidential Award for the Botika ng Bayan Leadership in 2009. He introduced and developed various programs and projects for the Department of Health, among others, targeted areas for development and targeted areas of the urban poor, Barangay Health Workers Support Package, Community Health Development in armed conflict areas, pro-poor programs in health, public-private sectors, collaboration program, community health development, child and youth programs. He is also a psychologist, a general surgeon, an organization and a community health developer. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Eduardo C. Hanairo. Our second judge is Dr. Lyndon Lee Sui, is presently Director 3 of the Disease Prevention and Control Bureau of the Department of Health, Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Lyndon Lee Sui. Our third judge is Dr. Francisco T. Duque III. Completed his medical education at UST. In 1987, he earned a Master of Science degree from Georgetown University, Washington, D.C. In 1992, he excelled in the Executive Education Program in Public Health at Harvard University. He was conferred the Doctor of Humanities and Honoris Causa by the Pangasinan State University and University of Mindanao. He received the Most Outstanding Rotary President, District 3790 in 1993. UST awarded him with the Outstanding Thomasian Alumnus Leadership Award in the field of government service in 2004 and the Albertus Magnus Science Award in 2007 for his achievements in medical science, public health, and stewardship of the National Health Insurance Program. He became the PhilHealth President and CEO from 2001 to 2005. He was the Secretary of Health from 2005 to 2010. In 2010, he was appointed as Chairman of the Civil Service Commission. As Chairman, he received the People Manager of the Year in Public Sector Award. Returning to the private sector after his work at the CSC, he was elected as President of the Lyceum Northwestern University. In May 2015, Dr. Duque was elected Chairman of the Institute of Solidarity in Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Francisco T. Duque III.